feel like our early material was definitely a lot more experimental and just kind of in the moment, and sort of building a palette of sounds to work with. And then where we've been going more recently, I feel like, is a kind of to boil all of that down into more sort of concise songs that kind of deliver a more organized and like kind of targeted approach of like taking those same sounds and the same you know, tools from that palette and making a structured pop song that is still drawing from a lot of unconventional influences that don't have a lot in common with any specific genre of pop song.
By pop song, you mean it's less than 20 minutes long?
Sure.
And there's some hook to it.
Yeah.
Relatively concise.
It's relatively.
I would describe most of what we've been doing lately as pop music, but just in a completely formal sense, not in terms of us being like, I don't know, commercially marketable more than anything else, but just in terms of it being like, you know, verse, chorus, verse, bridge, you know, and so on. But I still feel like our approach is like pretty much every song is like kind of originates from a different place sonically, and ends up in its own unique space. And so that's what keeps me interested. You know, I don't feel like we don't like leave our settings in one place and then just kind of churn out a bunch of different songs in the same style.
Do you want to add that?
Yeah, we've actually done some sort of more experimental recordings. We just haven't released all of them because we're like kind of maybe like constraining the valve of like what gets a release, you know, and putting things out like slowly and carefully because we're like kind of building, you know, like small, densely packed, intricate bricks rather than like a big thing with a whole lot of, you know, I don't know what that even means. Yeah. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, well, I think as far as having stuff to explore, like there's been some instrument switching going on lately and using different equipment, so new sounds, different people playing instruments sometimes. We could do a lot more with that too. Everybody in the band plays at least 2 or 3 instruments, right? Get Garrett back on the guitar again. Yeah, I want to do more experimental stuff too.
Yeah.
Just
Same here.
there's only so many hours in the day.
Yeah, right. It's just kind of, I feel like it's kind of a cycle of like, you know, we all have like an urge to like explore and experiment with sounds and make recordings that are, you know, kind of off the map, and then also to write things that are more focused and concise. You know, we like to like kind of put things together that have a structure too. So that's just like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of diversity about what we're trying to do. So what we happen to be working on in the moment isn't necessarily the only thing that we are doing either. And I feel like it kind of does an interplay of the pop songs drawing on the experimental work and vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, especially lately, all of our songs have been coming from a really natural place. Like, nothing's ever really predetermined at all. Someone will start playing something, and it just like kind of blossoms from there. And then that's when you kind of start fine-tuning it, honing in on what you want to do, and carve out an idea out of it. But it kind of starts in this very organic way. It's really nice.
Yeah, our ideas tend to be generated as a group. Like you know, Emily writes all the words and the vocal parts and melodies, and so that has a strong effect on what the structure ends up being. But like a lot of, you know, before even that happens, our pop songs tend to originate as jams that we just have as a group, and so we just kind of refine it into a song structure, but it kind of retains the sort of organic feeling that Garrett's talking about, you know, of what it's like to jam together.